Just want to say also welcome to all the new members, okay? As you all know, we're doing extremely well in terms of trading. So the word of mouth has been going out. Really appreciate you all. Welcome to all the new members that are part of the team. We're going to continuously try to grow this membership. And as you guys know, with the property that I'm building and stuff in the future, once the world kind of goes back to normal, we're going to do some really, really cool things that are only going to be allowed for the team. Okay. So anyways, monthly time frame. Okay. CAD is currently, excuse me, I need to pull up that Discord channel again that you all use. As you can see, I'm using the same thing as you, fundamental direction. Okay. Bring that down. Apologize. There we go. Boom. Up here, I got my charts. Down here, I got the fundamental direction, the pairs that I want to talk about, and also the chat room. So I'm just kind of making sure that I can see everything. All right. CAD is currently at a positive 8.5. We know that. Why? Because we know that as things sort of come back to normal, the demand for crude oil is going to continuously rise. Positive 8.5 Canadian dollar will gain strength. Okay. And it'll be consistently strong for a little bit until it reaches more normalized prices, kind of like its next monthly zone. Then it'll start to play within the ranges. Okay. Maybe it'll break above, who knows? But CAD's at a positive 8.5. We know that the yen is currently at a negative 4.3. Okay. And we should be in this trade. For those of you that are not in it, you should be in it, okay? If you have any questions during the live session, please feel free to message Jake right now if you're not in CAD yen, okay? So CAD yen, we know short-term direction is to the upside, long-term direction is also to the upside. So what do we know, right? We just need to simplify the complicated, okay? So these are our zones. For those of you who are new here, do not worry, okay? This comes with time. We also have educational videos on how to play zones. Horizontal area of sell pressure versus buy pressure, area of battle, okay? Buyers beat sell pressure with fundamental support at its weekly lower zone, free range where to its weekly upper, to its next area of significant battle. Buy pressure then is now in battle and seems to be winning with fundamental support, breaking its weekly upper zone. Thus, it has free range where with time to its monthly upper zone, assuming what? That fundamentals stay the same. So as we take it to the weekly time frame, we can see, right? A lot of buy pressure. I mean, when we talk about, like, how many of you, and you can put in the chat room saying, oh, is it frozen? Okay. All right. I stopped for a sec. All right. But Jake, you let me know, buddy. Okay. When it's not frozen. All right. So, sorry team. I hate when it freezes. For those of you that are watching this recording, please move forward. I don't know why it does that. Anyways, one of the things, and you tell me, when you started trading, I bet you, a lot of you, including myself, made the mistake of just looking to always enter buy and sell orders, right? So you buy here and you're going to sell there and you're going to buy there, right? It doesn't work like that. So as we, when it unfreezes, as we look at the CAD yen chart, we see such bullish movement on the weekly and monthly time frame, daily time frame. The main, I think the main simple adjustment to make that would increase your percentage of winning majority of the time is simply just trading with the current, even if your entry is bad. Okay. So any news, any updates? Still not, hey? Okay. Still frozen. Yeah. Like I said, we're sending people to Mars, but Zoom's frozen. Yeah, I'm on the 5G network too, optic fiber. Some of that optic fiber upgrade that doesn't seem to work. How is everybody's 24 hours? Some of the psychology again, right? Because we had to move to the downside of CAD Swiss franc, CAD yen. Yeah, I'll discuss ARCG. Totally. Air support is huge, buddy. It's everything, right? Air support is now everything, Mike. Come on now. There we go. All right. We're good. Okay, so nice little delay, not a problem. All right. You know, TV timeout, like in sports, we just had a commercial there, no problem. All right, so buy pressure marching all its way to free range to its weekly upper zone, correct? So buy pressure had its next battle with sell pressure at its weekly upper zone. And what happened? The Apaches came in, right? The fundamental support came in, and buy pressure had no problem breaking to the upside. And fundamentally, that makes complete sense to us, and we know why, right? So when we take it now to the daily time frame, we're just looking for the story. We can remove all this previous sensitivity that we were managing and all that. We're just looking for the story that price is giving us, right? So we're saying, okay, look, like Canadian dollar is seeing strength against the yen. We know that the yen has been consistently weak. We know that the Canadian dollar is going to see consistent strength now with things reopening. Okay, so as price reached this weekly upper zone, we see a level of sell pressure to the downside. Is that a change in direction? No, that's an impulse move. Take profits, SLs, limit orders. Okay, buy pressure again, fundamental support. Boom, to the upside. Buy pressure breaking, sell pressure. Okay, killing them all. And then what do we have? A level of exhaustion. Okay, so we have push, exhaustion, double confirmation now. All right, so yesterday, Jake and I spoke and we said, look, okay, after the live session, we spoke and we said, look, we know that the Canadian dollar is going to be super strong. We know that the yen is weak. Okay, so we saw this first move to the downside, push up, down, and the next injection of buy pressure. So my original hunch was, look, this is probably the first level of injection of buy pressure, not necessarily the second. It could be double confirmation previous to this, but also it could be just this being the impulse move before then a second touch to the upside. But what I decided to do was place an entry, okay, after the bullish engulfing candle, and then Jake notified you guys as well. And the reason being is, even though we knew it was a possibility that price was going to come back for double confirmation, I was comfortable with our SL. And there was a possibility that maybe this was double confirmation. Thus, I didn't want to miss a strong impulse move to the upside if we were going to have that at London Open. Okay, so this is why we decided to enter here rather than, okay, where we initially said buy limit order, because we just didn't want to miss the trade. And also we knew that we were comfortable with our SL. Now, obviously looking back now that we know, this is now double confirmation. This was the completion of exhaustion. Okay, impulse move to the upside. Okay, as we can see, strong exhaustion. So impulse. All right, double confirmation. We're now seeing what? This is air support. Correct? This is fundamental support coming back in, or else price would have made its way back to the downside. Okay, so in the end, this is going to be a winning trade. It was just a matter of us wanting to place an entry, making sure that we don't miss the entry. All right, and then we're now going to make our way to the upside. Okay, as we can see, buy pressures coming in for those of you that are not necessarily in the trade. So let's say new members. I would say you can even enter right now. Okay, we have a strong move to the upside, breaking above previous high. Okay, we have sell pressure coming in because that's a push. There's exhaustion. If you enter now, that wouldn't even be a bad entry. Okay, or you can place a buy stop order above previous high. But we will see CAD yen move to the upside, especially tomorrow with the Fed. Okay, I do believe again that Jerome Powell will be bullish in the way he speaks. Okay, thus, I do believe we will see a move to the upside again with optimism in the CAD, and the yen being safe haven status, we will see continued weakness. Okay, so moving on from CAD yen, okay, on to our next pair that we're currently in, which